Welcome to my channel, The World Coin. Hello and welcome, coin lovers. This channel is dedicated to the fascinating world of coins from every corner of the globe. From ancient currency to modern mints, rare finds to everyday coins, we explore their history, design, and hidden stories. So subscribe now and join our growing community of coin collectors, history enthusiasts, and curious minds. I have 2 videos of 1 cent. So let's get started. The United States 1 cent coin of 2012, commonly known worldwide as the Lincoln penny, is one of the most widely circulated modern coins in American currency and carries deep historical, political, and cultural significance. Its design in 2012 follows the modern format introduced in 2010, featuring the Union Shield reverse, which symbolizes the strength and unity of the United States. The obverse front side of the coin features the famous portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner back in 1909 to mark Lincoln's 100th birthday. This portrait has remained unchanged for more than a century, making it one of the longest-running portraits in U.S. coinage history. The 2012 penny, even though small in value, represents over 103 years of American history, politics, art, and national identity. The obverse design of the 2012 penny displays Lincoln facing right, with inscriptions including, "In God We Trust," above his head, "Liberty," on the left side of the coin, and the year 2012 placed on the right. Below the year, the mint mark appears, either D for Denver Mint or no mint mark blank for Philadelphia Mint. The lettering is sharply detailed due to modern minting technology, giving the coin a crisp and modern appearance while preserving the historical design that millions instantly recognize. Lincoln's portrait itself is finely textured, showing the contours of his face, beard, suit, and bow tie, symbolizing the statesman who led the country through its greatest crisis, the American Civil War. The reverse design, introduced in 2010 and used again in 2012, features the Union Shield, a powerful national emblem symbolizing the unity of the states under one federal government. Designed by artist Lyndall Bass and sculpted by Joseph Mena, the shield has 13 vertical stripes representing the original colonies, joined by a horizontal bar at the top symbolizing federal unity. Across this shield runs a modern scroll bearing the inscription, 1 cent, while the words, United States of America, appear above the shield. The phrase, E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one, is inscribed at the top, highlighting America's unity despite diversity. This design replaced the 4 special Lincoln bicentennial reverse types of 2009 and the long-used Lincoln Memorial design, 1959-2008, marking a new chapter in the penny's history. In terms of composition, the 2012 penny is made primarily of 97.5% zinc with a thin outer layer of 2.5% copper plating, making it appear red-brown or shiny copper-colored. This composition has been used since 1982 due to rising copper prices, which made the older pure copper cents too costly to produce. Although the coin looks copper on the outside, the inside is entirely zinc. This composition affects how the coin ages. Newer pennies can corrode or darken more quickly than older 95% copper pennies, especially if exposed to moisture or soil. The coin weighs 2.5 grams, has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters, and features a plain, smooth edge. Its small size and lightweight feel make it easily distinguishable from other denominations. The 2012 penny was minted in huge quantities, as the United States produces billions of cents every year for daily transactions. The Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, and the Denver Mint, D, struck the majority of these coins for circulation. Collector quality proof coins were produced at the San Francisco Mint S. Billions of regular business strike pennies ensure that the 2012 cent is not rare in everyday circulation, but high-grade uncirculated or proof examples, especially those without scratches, spots, or discoloration, carry higher value for collectors. Collectors often examine the coin for errors and varieties that sometimes occur during the minting process, such as die cracks, double dies, off-center strikes, or plating bubbles, especially common on zinc-based pennies. Such errors can increase the value of an otherwise common coin. A perfectly preserved Mississippi 67 or Mississippi 68 grade 2012 penny from a reputable grading service can be worth more due to its flawless condition. The historical significance of this coin goes far beyond its value. Abraham Lincoln, featured on the obverse, is remembered as the president who preserved the Union, abolished slavery, delivered the Gettysburg Address, and gave the nation a renewed sense of purpose and justice. The adoption of the Union shield on the reverse reinforces the message of unity and federal strength, an ideal reinforced since the Civil War era. Therefore, even though the penny is the smallest denomination in U.S. currency, its imagery reflects some of the most important values and struggles in American history. In everyday life, the 2012 penny circulates widely throughout the United States and occasionally appears in international coin collections. Many collectors worldwide keep the 2012 penny due to its modern design, symbolic meaning, and representation of American currency evolution. For beginners in numismatics, the 2012 penny is a perfect starting point for building a Lincoln cent collection. Next video. The United States 1-cent coin of 2020, commonly known as the Lincoln cent, represents more than just the lowest denomination of American currency. It stands as an important symbol of U.S. heritage, numismatic history, and national identity that stretches back over a century, beginning with its introduction in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, admired for his leadership during the Civil War and his role in ending slavery. The 2020 penny continues the modern Union shield reverse design first introduced in 2010, replacing the 2009 bicentennial series and offering a visual representation of Lincoln's commitment to preserving the Union. On the obverse, designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, the coin displays a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln that originally debuted in 1909 and remains one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. Above his head appears the motto, "In God We Trust," to the left is the word, "Liberty," and to the right appears the date 2020, followed by the mint mark D for coins struck in Denver, P for Philadelphia, though Philadelphia pennies traditionally do not carry a mint mark, and S for San Francisco, mostly used for proof issues. The reverse features the Union shield, designed by designer Lyndall Bass and sculpted by Joseph Mena. The shield shows 13 vertical stripes representing the original 13 colonies, topped with a horizontal bar that unites them, symbolizing the strength and continuity of the nation. Across the shield runs a banner inscribed with 1 cent, while the motto, E pluribus unum, appears above the design, meaning, out of many, one. The 2020 penny measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter, weighs 2.5 grams, and is composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, a composition introduced in 1982 when the U.S. Mint replaced the older bronze formula to reduce production costs. The edge of the coin is plain, smooth, and the coin is produced using high-speed presses that strike blanks at tremendous pressure to ensure the portrait and shield details appear sharply. In 2020, billions of pennies were minted due to high national demand and the temporary coin circulation disruptions caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, making the 2020 penny one of the most heavily produced modern cents. The Philadelphia Mint P produced the largest quantity, followed by Denver D, while the San Francisco Mint S struck smaller numbers of high-quality proof coins for collectors. Even though the 2020 penny is extremely common, varieties and minting errors add major interest for collectors. Notable 2020 penny errors include off-center strikes, broad strikes, die chips especially around the letters of In God We Trust or inside the shield, cracked dies, struck through errors where foreign material interferes during striking, and misaligned dies which create weak or distorted designs. Some 2020 pennies were found with extra metal die chips in the shield, nicknamed leaky shield errors, which are popular among hobbyists. While normal circulated 2020 pennies have face value only, certain errors can range from a few dollars up to $50 minus $200 plus depending on severity and rarity. And graded mint state examples, especially from third-party grading companies like PCGS or NGC, can reach higher prices if they achieve grades like Mississippi 67, Mississippi 68, or extremely rare Mississippi 69. The 2020 penny also carries educational and historical value, representing the ongoing legacy of Lincoln's portrait on American coinage for over 115 years. Despite debates over whether the U.S. should discontinue the cent due to rising manufacturing expenses, the penny remains widely used in daily transactions and is a familiar symbol in American culture. Collectors appreciate the 2020 issue because it fits into a continuous annual series, offering an accessible entry point for beginners while providing advanced collectors with opportunities to study mint marks, die varieties, and error patterns. As part of the larger Lincoln cent tradition, The 2020 penny preserves a link between modern America and its historical foundations, keeping the memory of Abraham Lincoln alive in the pockets and collections of millions of people around the world. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. A new coin story awaits you every next day.